Mayson Trujillo in the Psychology PhD program. Her presentation is Identifying Transient States that Influence Dependability, an Empirical Examination of Transient Measurement Error.
You probably know personality is the stable building blocks that make up who you are, but you might not know the building blocks of personality research. Personality research is a lot like a skyscraper, where each floor represents a different topic of investigation, creating a tower of knowledge stretching towards truth. But many overlook the foundation of this knowledge that influences all above-ground progress: personality measurement. Measurement tools like questionnaires shape research, so they must be precise. But factors can introduce error and cause our knowledge to lean toward inaccurate conclusions or crumble altogether. Much like a building's foundation is affected by temporary weather, it's theorized that personality questionnaires are affected by temporary feelings. For example, imagine answering the question, "Are you generally full of energy?" after an all-nighter versus a full night's rest, or while happy versus sad, or while sick versus healthy. You might give different answers, meaning these irrelevant feelings might lead to inaccurate results, including that your personality changed when it didn't. But whether these and other feelings truly influence questionnaires hasn't been tested, preventing efforts to weatherproof the foundation of our research. So I noticed this problem, put on my construction hat, and set off to identify the temporary feelings that create measurement error. So in my study, over 300 people rated these 11 temporary feelings before completing 2 questionnaires. The first was the BFI, which is known to have a strong foundation and be highly precise. And the second was the PANIS-X, which is known to have some cracks and lack precision. Then they completed these same forms again a week later, and because personality is stable and shouldn't change over a week, any fluctuation in scores is due to error. Then I examined if changes in temporary feelings were responsible for this error. So, in other words, I observed 2 buildings, waited for the rain to come, and examined if change in weather was related to any structural changes that followed. As expected, both questionnaires contained error, with the PANIS-X containing the most, as seen by its weaker correlation. But surprisingly, these 11 feelings generally weren't responsible. So both buildings warped, but the weather we predicted wasn't the source. This means that current theories about the factors contributing error in personality measurement may be wrong, and these feelings assumed for so long to be destructive may be no more than a light drizzle. But make no mistake, these questionnaires weren't perfect, and the list of feelings examined wasn't exhaustive. So while we were looking for damage done by the rain, the culprit could have been the heat. Ultimately, the feelings reducing the precision of personality measurement remain elusive, and until they're found and fixed, our knowledge will always be weakened by its shaky foundation. Thank you.